kids, I'm Hilah, and today on Hilah Cooking we are making ultimate nachos. These have a cream sauce on top with avocado and serrano. We're gonna put some beef and 2 kinds of beans on there. They're basically the best nachos that you're ever gonna eat. So we'll start with making our cream sauce. I'm gonna put some lime juice. You can do this in a blender or a food processor. I'm using this little mini chopper thingy. And I'm gonna add some sour cream. And if you wanna use Mexican crema, you can do that too, but I like the thickness that the sour cream offers. And plain Greek style yogurt will also work fine. I'm gonna add a little bit of garlic, like maybe half of a clove, kind of coarsely chopped. Serrano. You could use a jalapeno if you want it less spicy, and you could also take the seeds out, but I don't bother because I like it spicy. And then half of a luscious avocado. And some salt, of course. That looks good. I'm gonna just set that aside, and we'll start making the beef and black bean mixture that we're gonna put on our nachos. And just start out with a smidge of oil, onion and garlic, put some salt on there. And then I'm gonna add my spices to the pan now so they can get a little bit toasted up. So I'm gonna put some cumin seed. You can use ground cumin, and some chili powder. And I just like to use New Mexico chili powder, so that's all that's in here is just ground up chilies, but a lot of chili powders also have garlic and cumin already added, and you can use that too, it doesn't matter. And add some ground beef. If you want to make this vegetarian, you can just leave out the beef and do all the same seasonings. Get that broken up. And I'm going to add a little bit of water. And this is the trick that's going to make the beef break up into smaller pieces, because when you're doing something like nachos, you don't really want big chunks that might fall off the nacho. You really want this to be a pretty fine topping. And then I'm going to add, don't laugh, I'm going to add some ketchup. And people may poo-poo adding ketchup to anything that's not French fries, but I mean, it's basically tomato paste with like vinegar and sugar added. So it's extra flavory tomato paste as far as I'm concerned. And then some black beans. And these are ones that I cooked myself. I have a recipe for how to cook beans from scratch on my website at hilahcooking.com. You can use canned beans, but either way, you just want to make sure that you drain off all of the liquid. So this looks done. Once the beef is no longer pink, then you can call it quits. For the second bean of our 2-bean nachos, I'm using some refried beans. I'm gonna take my time here and spread each chip with a little bit of beans. And this does take more time than it would if you just like slapped everything together in a big pile like they do at TGI Fridays, but we can do better than TGI Fridays, y'all. So once you got one layer down, you just wanna put some of your meat. Just try to get it even. And if you wanna do this on a big baking sheet and just do one layer, that's totally fine, but a tall stack of nachos just seems more celebratory. So I'm gonna do a stack, and then we'll sprinkle some cheese. And be generous, because there's something weird about like the physics of nachos, and that is that cheese always looks like less once it's melted. Nachos are layered. We can put them in the oven, 350, 5 minutes. Really doesn't take very long. Beautiful. I've got some green onion and tomato I'm gonna throw on top. Because every meal needs fruits and vegetables. Totally kidding, guys. You don't even need to do this because the jalapenos are actually vegetables too. Sauce in a little bag. I'm gonna cut the corner off and attempt to be fancy. So hopefully it doesn't backfire. Oh my God, I can be fancy. See you guys. Well, this recipe and all my recipes are always available at hilahcooking.com with full details and ingredient measurements. So check it out. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And thanks for watching. I'm gonna try to get a nacho out without totally destroying everything that is right and good about a giant pile of nachos. Oh my God, I did it. Look at that. Would you look at that? I kid you not, best nachos in the world. Hope you try them. If you make this, take a picture, tag me on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook. I'd love to see your versions of my recipes. And have a great day. There's tomato on my face.